everybody. It's your girl, Nye, and welcome to Niysworlxd. Oh, we ain't got a crack in our voice this time, okay? And y'all already know who I got with me, okay? She ain't been on here in a minute. Miss Bree. Miss Bree Breezy. Miss Bossy Beats. You know, go ahead and introduce yourself, Miss
Hey,
Girl.
y'all. How y'all doing? If you ain't seen me on any other video, then you're not watching my baby enough.
Hey, period.
But y'all already know who it is. It's the cousin, Bree. Instagram is __ Brianna, BREANA .Andrea, Makeup account is Bossy Beats, 2 Z's, 2 Y's, __. But me.
Yeah.
Y'all like the look? Y'all like the look?
Yeah.
Book that soft glam.
Yeah. So today, y'all, I do want to talk about a little topic. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know we all talk about dating. I know we all talk about things and dating, but what about after dating? You know what someone said, them is your ex for a reason though. That's what we talking about. That's what we gonna get into is our exes, y'all. How you feeling about exes, girl? How you feeling?
It stank.
It stank. Oh my goodness.
It's already stinking.
So we're gonna start off with a juicy good first question.
Okay.
So when you break up with your ex, right, do you like for them to beg for you back, like be blowing up your phone, email, call, all this, blocks, all that? Do you like them to actually blow you up or actually really leave you alone, like what an ex is supposed to do, you know, because it's the end of a relationship?
So at first, I used to be like, nah, he need to be Jordan Sparks, no air around this mug. But when that actually happened to me, I was like, oh,
Niggas is crazy.
yeah. Nah, I think like you could fight for me a little bit, but once it's like really like
What's really bad though?
no, I mean like really dead, like dead for real.
Okay, so you want them to text you, call you, all that when you still have feelings?
If I just be like, I want to break up with you, don't just be like, okay.
But it's a breakup. Well, I usually break up with people first, right? And usually when I break up with them, it's because I'm already fed up and I want it done. So, like, I don't want you blowing on my phone. But then I'll be like, my ex blowing up my phone.
It's a little ego booster. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
It is. But then, like, once you have actually genuinely dealt with people you feel like are like,
Okay, what's crazy? What's the craziest, like, someone has done after y'all broke up? Like, what's the craziest thing that ex has done to get you back?
I had somebody tell me that if I didn't answer the phone, they was gonna jump off the roof. So.
Not the manipulation.
Yeah, I don't really think they was gonna do it, but
He's
still alive. But
now he's still alive.
He is alive and well.
He's still breathing. Hey.
But I would say that, or just like to a certain extent. But once you're like, I would say call me, try to reach out to me, try to talk to me.
So you need that ego booster.
I'm in therapy, y'all. So. I know I sound a little,
but you need that ego booster though.
I don't need it. But
so you wouldn't be tripping if your ex was like, okay, like whatever it is, what it is, and they move on. Like
nobody's ever done that to me though. I'd be the one that'd be like, but you know, you never know. I could be in a situation, but I just cannot see myself like really going crazy. You gonna hear my mouth, like if it's, you know, if it's something, we gonna get into it. But my mama always told me that, you know, and this is exactly what she said. Exactly. She said,
okay, go ahead,
if a nigga not doing what he's supposed to be doing, deuces on that nigga and keep it pushing. That's exactly what she told me. Just straight like that. So
me personally, I get where you coming from, because it's just like, really, like you telling me you don't want to beg for me back. Like you need to be crying on your knees. I need you to be out in the rain, be like
singing with the jukebox
if
on your
I
shoulder,
had
baby.
one wish, it would best friends. Like, dude, stop being shit when niggas stop singing in the rain. Like, I need you to cry for me. Ooh.
Have you ever begged for somebody though?
For me personally, I never been broken up with as in relationship. Situationship different, like I've been ghosted, whatever. But have I ever begged? Yes, on a drunk night, and I'll be like, I miss you, like.
Girl, no, because I am not trying to end up in no rap song. No, I'm not about to call you because you.
I'm not leaving no voicemail. You're not gonna have that one up on me.
I ain't never left no voicemail now. No, I wouldn't say I've like begged, but I've definitely been like, nigga, fuck you mean? Like, we've been together for this whole time, and what you mean we done? Like,
so he broken up with you, and you was like,
someone has broken up with me before, and I was like, the fuck, like, what you mean? Like,
so how do you feel like? Because you've been broken up with, and you've broken up with somebody. So
I've been broken up with one time, and I ain't never went back.
Okay, period. So you ain't begged for that man back, like after y'all broke up?
No. Oh. No, I was very sad. I was very devastated, and then they always come back. So, and then I just had to think about it, and I was like, like if that's what God wants for me, then.
Hey, but I'm a firm believer now in like leave people where they be at. You know what I'm saying? Like they're an ex for a reason. So do you believe in taking exes back? Like what is like okay.
Come on now, babe.
My question is for real, like what would you do to not take a nigga back? Like what would it like,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's my problem though. That's my problem.
Ooh, you be taking it back, girl.
I'm notorious for taking my exes back. But I will say, like,
do you do it for revenge reasons to get them back, or you because
because I just feel like if something is so like low vibrational, like I'm not just gonna go do that. Like your karma, me not being in your life is gonna fuck you up so much more. I'm not about to. If a man cheats on me, I'm not about to go have sex with somebody else. Then that's just if that's you, cool.
Get your lick back.
Get your lick back.
But
for me, I would rather just boss up on a nigga, get some more money, look fly as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not about to do that. But I will say, like, that's the thing for me. Like, I definitely, it's so easy for some people. It's so easy for me to be like, nah, he cheated on me. I can't go back. I've never been in a situation like this, but someone put their hands on you. It's so easy to leave for that. But what about when it's like y'all been together for X amount of time and then they slowly, gradually start changing? Hi, baby. And then what? Then it's just like kind of hard because it's like we have history, we have this, we have that. And then it's just like you have to make the decision to not be mentally strong. Be with that person anymore. And they didn't technically do you so wrong, but they doing you wrong. But you disrespecting yourself because it's not it no more.
Yeah. So what disrespecting yourself will be like going back to your ex, even after like you vented to your friends. It's like no, F him.
Well, that's when you gotta know to stop venting to your friends about certain things because your friends are not gonna forgive that person, and you are.
Yeah. Let me tell you because when she tell me that this dude did her wrong, I'll be like, oh, okay, I don't like. Ooh. See, I get passionate, but I don't like him no more. You gotta snip, and then when she go back, I'll be like, why? But like I don't judge her or nothing like that, like and that goes into my next question, kind of like how do you feel about like friends not wanting to hear about like you doing back and forth with your exes or whatever?
It depends. I would say it depends like how back and forth. Like if y'all really back and forth about every day, girl. But I also feel like there's ways that you can be like a supportive friend and still like set the boundary. Like you could still check up on that person. You could still be like, hey, and honestly, like people kind of do things the best they know how to their own ability. Like if people haven't been in certain situations, they're going to comfort you in the way that they know how. Like it's just, I would say like be a friend for real. Like you a homegirl and never went through no breakup. You gonna sit up and act like you ain't never been. And and I feel like there be people that like go through things like that, but they with relationships, but other people go through it with other things in their life. Like some people have toxic relationships with family members. Some people have toxic relationships with friends. So just be understanding that everyone has their own lessons to learn. You could now I ain't saying I'm going to give you advice every time because
I think that would be my boundary. It's like I'm gonna stop giving you advice because it's like obviously
you ain't
not
gonna take
listening.
it.
Right. You're not gonna take it.
It's okay, but
right,
girl,
I'll listen.
Unless you really getting dogged out, I'm gonna be like, sis, Like, if it gets to the point where it's really like disrespectful, like you like on some love you baby, but on some like Jada Waiter type shit.
Right.
She's so fly,
And-
but she really needs to leave that man.
And honestly, sometimes for that, if it's beyond the point of like, let's say disrespectful conversations or whatever, and it's getting to the point of physical and like cheating and all that, honestly, and you keep on going back, personally, me, I'm gonna set the boundary of like, I can't mentally be involved in it no more. I would check up on you, see if you okay, but like, I don't want to know like what y'all got going on, the stories, all that. Like,
It's
the
hard,
tea ain't
though.
that hot for me.
That's hard though. Cause you
Honestly,
care about
it's
your
not.
you care about. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to be friends because you care about your friend and you don't want to watch them keep going through.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like we grown, and unfortunately, we all know what we doing, and it's like I'll listen to you if you need to vent, but it's just like, how much advice can I give you? You know,
Yeah,
like
I mean, just understanding that people are on their own journey and that's just what it's got to be. But like, I know that I cannot like watch my friends get abused and whatnot. Like,
so what would you do if you do see them get abused? Like, are you falling back completely?
like? What do you
Are
mean see them? Like,
Not like, let's say they come to your house after they got abused. Like, sorry, y'all, trigger warning, my bad, I forgot to put that in there. But like, let's say they got physically abused multiple times and they keep going back. Are you mentally gonna distance yourself, or are you gonna just be still there?
yeah, that's really hard because I've never been in a situation like that, and I do my best to not speak negatively on certain situations that I know affect a lot of people, and I really don't got time for God to put me in it.
Right.
But
Right.
I just feel like that's kind of hard because that's a little different. Like someone putting their hands on you, because I know that because I feel like there's certain things that I don't tolerate.
Right.
I have my moments. Maybe a little dumb sometimes, but I don't tolerate certain things. So
Listen,
like,
we all been dumb for a nigga, okay? We all been dumb for some dick, okay?
girl, them red flags be looking a little pink, a little pink.
Right, like, yeah, I feel it. Because, like, honestly, I get being a friend. It's just sometimes you would just stop giving advice, I think. Because
Yeah,
for
I
me,
wouldn't really-
sometimes real shit, like, my life be boring. So it's like, I be wanting to know, like, what's going on, da-da-da. But I will stop giving you advice, though. Because it's like, you're not going to listen. Like, I already know you're going to go back. Like,
Sometimes though, I will say like you don't necessarily have to give advice, but even just being like a listening ear, or even I don't know, like sometimes there are times where like relationships affect your mood every day, your everyday life. You won't be the same because a nigga acting dodo. Like,
yeah.
so it's just like then you got to show up for other people and act like you're straight, and it's just like you're my friend. Like I don't want to act like I'm not going through it with this bitch ass
Right.
nigga, and I am. Like,
Right.
So
Literally. And like, example, like, you know, she would want me to see with her dudes, and I'll be like, giving her advice, and she won't listen. I'll be like, okay. And honestly, I guess it's different because I don't know. I think it just depends on the friend for me. Like, if we just friends and you're not like my sister, damn near like family, I'm not gonna probably keep on giving you advice. But it's just like, I'll still listen because I'm just a good. Am I a good listener? Yeah, but like I'm still a good listener though. Girl, you be venting to me. I'm a good listener, so what?
sometimes.
But like, you know, I expect the same out of my friends because like honestly, like a bitch was stupid one time, had a 5-year situationship.
But it's just like, you know, like, don't get me wrong, like, you could tell me I'm stupid.
Right, tell me I'm dumb.
Sometimes, like, you need to know when to say certain things.
Yeah, like if you see me crying,
you go like, bitch, you dumb. I'll be
I'm
like,
like, oh, no, but you're making me feel worse.
be like, girl, wait.
Right, like I don't need to hear that I'm dumb because I already know that I am. I already know that I'm deflecting my self-worth. I already know that I'm doing that.
Yeah, but I feel like, yeah, we women, especially, we've all been in situations like that where, like, clearly, I don't know. It's just so much easier to say than to do until you really been in the situation. It's just so, like, if you ever been in a situation like that, my heart goes out to you because it's really hard.
It really is to
So-
leave that situation. Like, heart out to
I got
you,
your
bro.
back, babe.
I got your back. I got your back. Okay. When is it okay for your ex to move on? Like right after you break up? Cause like personally, me, if we just broke up and you get a new bitch the next week, I'll be like,
Nah, if
who
they,
was that? Who you must have been talking to her? Cause
yeah, I feel like if they move on like dumbass fast, old me would have been like they've been cheating the whole time. But new me, it's kind of just like they probably just mentally left the relationship already. I just think like,
but you see them moving literally a week later.
A week later, like, you dirty. Like, have some fucking self-respect.
Right, like
and
a
also
week.
on some real shit, you really did not take the time to deal with anything. Why are you going from relationship to relationship? I feel like a lot of men do that. They just go from bitch to bitch, relationship to relationship.
And they be crying about it later.
And then 3 months later, they're like, oh, fuck.
Oh
like,
my God, she was the best.
And niggas be acting like they don't care, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care, like... You, if you are at this big age and you haven't had at least a little tender spot for one person, like,
literally
go get help.
Dudes
because
be acting like after they get like hurt one time in kindergarten,
girl,
like they want to take it out on everybody.
This bitch broke my heart in middle school.
Right, like
fuck hoes forever. Like chill out.
You know you want love. That's why you still dealing with females.
Exactly.
See, that's why I don't get, like, people don't try to see men as humans, that they ain't got hearts and stuff. I'm like, they're still humans. Everybody still want love. Even a thug.
I feel like, though, the only thing I will give men is in society, not the only thing, but I will say, like, in society, it is hard for men to, like, be vulnerable and show emotions. So, like, they go into the outside world and they're like, don't cry, blah, blah, blah. And then they get in relationships and then women are like, why the fuck don't you cry? Like, men don't really get the luxury of going out and being able to show their emotions or anything like that, because they're gonna be like, nigga, you soft as fuck. Like, they don't do that. And I think that's kind of fucked up. I've done it before subconsciously. Like, I'll be like, boy, I don't want to hear it, but I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is a trauma response, but it's a trauma response for men, because men don't get to go out in the world and just be like, I struggle with this.
Yeah, they know.
And people are gonna be like, or even in situations,
especially black men.
Yeah, they don't, like, they're not gonna be able to talk about that stuff. They're gonna either get called, unfortunately, they're gonna get called gay, as if that's a bad thing, or they're gonna get called, like, just feminine, like, all saying those things as if they are a bad thing. Like,
you know what I wonder? How do dudes deal with breakups? Like, I know girls be crying, be watching sad movies, be, you know, I
talk to your homegirls. Hey, niggas
I take my bitches out. She know that. I'm messy too.
Niggas talk just as much as women. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah, they do. So.
Yeah, but I just wonder how they deal with it. Like, do they homeboys, like, let them cry on their shoulder? Or, like, do y'all go out and act like...
I feel like if y'all really brothers for real, like, you should let your homeboy cry.
Yeah, because that was, like...
You never know. You never know what they
really was in love and stuff. You know, like, that be hurting people, like... I don't know, but I just wonder how they deal with breakups, because I know girls...
If you're a man, comment how you deal with a breakup.
Right, because I just want to know.
If you're a man.
Like, you know, like, do your friends have your back for real? I know they have y'all back, but do they just like, damn, bro?
I know, do they just be like, damn, brother?
I'll be like, what? If I was a dude, that would make me cry even more, because I... So how long do it need to be before your ex can move on? For real, for real.
I don't really... It depends how long we were together. It depends on the person.
So let's say you was together for 4 years, 5 years.
But you don't know what went on throughout the relationship. What if they were together for 5 years, 4 years, and the last 2 years of the relationship, they both been going through hell and they just mentally detached from each other, and then that person moves on in 2 weeks. You don't, So it's like no time limit on it. It's just like move on when you can. So if I move on the next day... The next day, that's a little... Calm your ass down. Calm your ass down. The only thing I can say, the only mistake that I feel like I have made is, like, waiting to quote unquote move on out of respect for the other person. Nah, baby, I'm gonna do me.
You used to do that?
Yeah, because, like, that's something that I kind of struggle with, is just, like, feeling guilty about doing what's good for me. So...
Therapy session. That's what we hear.
Hey, what about you? What do you think? Like, how long is too long?
So see, personally me, I mainly been in situationships, but I feel like there's still exes in a way, like, you know, because it's like at the end of the day, my friends ain't gonna mess with that situation. You know what I'm saying? So still ex. So the longest for me, honestly, I don't know. Maybe it's just a ego thing, but like I get mad either way when I see someone move on, because I just like, who are you moving on to? Like, I don't care if it was a year later. Like, I feel like, okay, like, she not me, but I'm not gonna feel salty, like text you, call you, all that. No, but like in the first 10 seconds, I'll be like,
I just think, like, it takes a level of maturity that I guess
I haven't reached that, because
I'm working on it. I'm working. And I will say that I do be kind of salty at first, because you're a liar if you say you don't be salty.
Like I be real shit.
You're a
like
liar.
I be salty at first. Like I be like,
but then you think about it, and it's just
that's
like,
her problem now. That's why.
yeah, like, okay, you want my problems. You want my problems so bad, baby. Go have them. And it's just like if you were to sit and talk about everything that you really dealt with that person, she ain't gonna be around for long.
Right.
Because half of the shit that I put up with, probably nobody else was gonna deal with that anyways. I probably was dealing with it because I loved you or something. Like,
right.
Like, it's just like, when you think about it, it's like, what did they really win? They took it off your hands for you, and at the end of the day, just because someone is with another person, that don't mean they don't want to be with you.
Oh.
So you could be a little distraction,
right?
But you
ain't me, baby. I'm just
well, it's not really like that, because like I don't really see all types of women as competition. If that's what works for you, then okay. But like, if I'm done with you, it's a reason.
Yeah.
So
leave people where they be at. Go ahead, have fun. That's why we broken up, so you can move on. Up, like, we weren't meant to be, but someone else will be meant for you. But like I said,
and trust me, if it ain't me, I tried a lot.
Right. But personally, me, Lilo, like, honestly, moving with, like, they can move on after a month. Like, I don't want to see nothing after a month. Like, the next
just keep it a secret. Goddamn.
Like, you ain't gotta post it, because you just want to show me.
That's damn near.
And that's the next question that we're going to get into. Do you keep your exes on social media?
For a little bit. Sometimes.
Like after the breakup, or like?
It depends. If they make me mad, block, nigga. But if it's like mutual, yeah. But I always do that every time I mess with somebody, date somebody. I think I'm going to keep them on social. But then it's just like, I'm watching your story every day, and I'm like, what you doing?
Right. And
why you not thinking about me?
Exactly. Why aren't you heartbroken? Why you posted on your story?
Why you posting like you happy and shit?
Right. I don't know. So personally,
I just gotta unfollow them so I can move on. Because if I'm looking at you every day, I can't.
It's gonna be hard to move on. Like, that's why for me personally, like, when I'm done with someone, this goes for friendship, relationship, family, whatever. Like, if I don't mess with you no more, especially after trying, I block you, because for my mental health,
I feel like I don't gotta block you, but I just don't want to see what you're doing.
Oh, that's
because I don't care.
Oh, well, we could do that. But me personally, I block for my mental peace, because it's just like, yeah. And then it's like, honestly, if you an ex or you an ex-friend and I don't have you blocked for real, it's because like I want you to see what you missing.
I try.
And that means that I'm not
trying,
but you feel what I'm saying? But that means I'm not over it.
Yeah.
So that's
true.
why you're blocked. Like, especially after, I don't care if it was mutual. Maybe it's just because I'm not mature yet. I don't know. But like, me personally, you're blocked, because it's just like, why do we need to be on socials? Why do you need to see what I'm doing? And then especially
it's just giving weirdo obsessed.
Exactly. Especially if I had a crazy ex. I did have a crazy ex before. He was just like, who's that nigga? Like, you don't have control over that no more. Like, yeah. I have your competition over the phone. Like, stop playing with me. So personally, me, that just goes for anybody who I don't mess with no more. See, I got the nails, and I just talking with the nails. Like,
that baby said.
Bling bling. Yeah. But yeah, no, for real though, you gonna be blocked. Sorry. So the next question is, so this is for like someone you're dating new, right? Is their ex history important? Like,
yes.
Do you ask that in the beginning or like further down the line? Like,
depends on my intentions with you. If I want to be with you, yeah, I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna be like, why didn't y'all work out? Because I feel like as an adult, you should be able to be like, this is where I went wrong, honestly. Mm-hmm. This is what I did. This is the traumas I need to work through. This is what I projected onto that person. And this is what that person did to me. Because you could still be, quote unquote, the person that got done wrong in the relationship, but that doesn't mean that you still have things to work on. And whether that is allowing the behavior or you did stuff back, like, there's two people for a reason. Like, it's never just going to be all in one person. That's not true. Like, so I feel like you should just be able to identify where you went wrong. If you walking around thinking that you never did nothing wrong to nobody, I have some news for you.
Baby, karma go catch you.
Yeah, because you need to be able to self-reflect and be like, this is where I messed up. And this is where I need to.
And you might be somebody's karma. You never know. Cause
For sure been that. Ask about him.
No, trust me, this one the peeve. Listen, Lil Kayla raised us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it's important to know, like, about if I'm trying to get to know you for real, like your ex's history. But I think one thing that will be hard to surpass is like if it's cheating involved. Like if you cheated and I get it, we all heal, you know, like we all had our bad phases, you know, we heal from it, whatever. But it's just like,
I ain't gonna lie. The moment you tell me you cheated on somebody, I'm gonna be watching everything.
But then that means you don't trust them, and that means it won't be good because it's like,
I honestly, truly, I don't want to say that people don't change, but maybe that's because maybe that's on me. Maybe I need to heal more. But the moment
what if he's everything? Like he fine, he do everything that you want, need everything you need and want, but
how
he cheated in the past.
He cheated in the past. What's like if it's a long time ago? If someone's telling me that they cheated in the past, they need to have done a lot of like work.
She's like, baby, you need to heal. I'm not dealing with that.
No, for real. There's one thing I don't do. I don't tolerate in any way, shape, or form, and it's cheating. I don't do cheating. I'm not the girl that's going to take you back because you cheated. I don't play that. You're not going to be cheating. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not even going to cheat on you back. I'm just going to leave.
Right. Because that's going to hurt you way worse more than me.
And I promise you, because if you do that, you're going to be looking for me and everybody else because you know you wrong.
And I'm going to say this, though. Girls are really strong who put up with that. Because personally, me, I won't be able... I can't trust you again. Like, I really can't. It's done. I don't care how much, like, money you have, da-da-da. But then they said, just think of it like you had a 10-year relationship. You have kids with this person, da-da-da.
Well, then I'm not teaching my children
to deal with that.
To deal with no type of toxic behavior.
I feel like they'll look at me as weak.
I don't want to say in a sense, it's just like, especially if I have daughters, I hope I do.
I want to son,
I'm going to teach them to embrace their feminine, but they're going to know their worth. They're not going to be taken up from whatever, dealing with whatever, because mommy don't.
So with that being said, is it okay for your new spouse to be friends with their ex? Are you friends with your ex? Okay, but are you friends with your ex?
No.
Okay. So you don't want them to be friends with their ex, like, at all?
For what?
Okay, what about keeping them just on socials?
If me and the person are together?
Yeah.
No. No, because what you watching the bitch for?
What if they was, like, friends first, and they got a relationship, and it didn't work out?
Okay, how about you?
Oh. I'm just...
No, let the interviewee ask the interviewer, how about you? No, it ain't up for debate. It ain't nothing to talk about. No. That's ugly.
Right. Because why y'all friends?
What y'all
kicking about? Why y'all...
Go be with her then.
Right, because...
Sorry, I'm not that mature.
Not at that mature level yet. I'm not, because it's like...
You can call me young-minded. You can call me whatever the hell you want. I don't care.
Because why are you friends? Why y'all hanging out?
If you're single...
Okay.
Do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm talking about when we together.
But if you're with another person, there's no reason.
But what if the ex don't care?
I don't.
They moved on. They got a boyfriend.
If you got a boyfriend, why are you worried about your ex? Go worry about him.
So could you, like, this kind of has to deal with it, but like we're young, so I just want to ask: can you date someone with a kid?
No.
Personally, me, I have dated someone with kids, but like I realized, one, I'm too young to play stepmama. Two,
at the ripe age.
To be honest, it's like a baby mama or a baby daddy, whatever, is like an ex forever. That's gonna be around forever.
I got friends with kids.
No, I do too.
I know. Let me tell you, they still messing around. You ain't gonna get me.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe when I'm older, yeah. Because at a certain point, if I'm not married, hope I am. But if I'm not married, people have kids. That's just how the fuck it goes. But at this ripe age, is it giving stepmommy? It's not. And
have you ever dated someone with kids?
No.
Oh.
No, that's not for me. I don't care because I'm not the bitch that your baby mama can bully. We gonna fight. No. And also, but also real shit though, you do have to understand that their kids come first, and you cannot do anything about that.
Yeah, that's why I stopped messing with dudes with kids. Like I try to just be like, okay, but
because I ain't gonna lie, you gonna be like, we gotta plan something, but you gotta go be with your baby. Hell, I don't want to deal with that. And I have the choice.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it, but I have the choice to deal with it or not, and I choose to not.
Okay.
So,
like I said, I just feel like, honestly, baby mama, baby daddy drama, that's really a thing. And it's just like a constant ex that will be around.
yeah,
Like,
I just feel like there's...
Because she could literally call you at 2 a.m. and be like, yo, baby in the hospital. Which I get it, the baby in the hospital, but why you calling my man at 2 a.m? Like,
Girl, because they baby in the hospital. See, look, you talking about me.
And then I feel like I would have to check the baby mama and baby daddy like chats, and I just don't.
I'm not.
No, I don't.
I have until I see two people who know how to co-parent the right way and know how to leave it at co-parenting.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you disrespected me if you trying to talk to me and you got a baby. Because why you think I'm gonna deal with that? Why would I talk to you if you have a kid?
Oh,
now I would probably like go on like one date with you if you're cool,
yeah.
but I could probably like go on a little date. But as far as like talk to you, take you serious, hell motherfucking no.
You got another female that's hitting you up all the time. Like, I get it. Maybe it's not my maturity level. That's the baby mother.
And I don't have children, so I can't like speak on that.
Right.
I can't. I've never been in that type of situation. I've never been a baby mother. I've never been a co-parent.
And I don't plan on.
I'm not ready to be one.
Not right now.
So,
but
life.
it's like out here in the South, y'all, let me tell you, everybody and their mama got kids. Like, literally.
Girl, everybody and their mama got kids everywhere.
I know, but it's like.
Can't do nothing about that.
It's like, since I started really dating for real, it's like, I literally have to ask every time.
You got kids?
You got kids?
That'd be the first question. You got kids? You got an apartment? You got a car?
It's like,
you
when
broke?
you pass 21, you gotta ask these questions. Like, you got kids?
Girl, fuck that,
You still
I know.
friends with your ex? And, you know, you gotta ask all these. So, is it okay to get closure from your ex? Or, like I said, should you leave people where they be at after the breakup? Because does closure really work for real? I feel like closure is a choice. Like,
It is.
you don't need it.
You don't need it. Like, I think closure is just like they're telling you what you want to hear, and it just makes you feel a type of way because you're vulnerable and you're sad. But you don't really need closure. You don't. It is a myth. It is a lie. Now, I completely understand in the beginning of your healing stages, like, why did they do this to me? Why did they blah, 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 blah. But, like, you kind of just, and it's so much easier said than done.
Yeah.
I get it, 1000%. But there's just no point because then it's just going to bring up old feelings. It's going to bring up old things. I mean, if you want to apologize, that's cool, but you just got to be mentally
prepared for that
and ready for the apology to just not
go right.
Yeah, like,
because y'all might end up arguing, then y'all might make
and
up
then
sex.
it's just
I personally feel like we don't need closure because the closure was me breaking up with you. Like,
hello.
That's the closure, babe.
I feel like
I don't
the
want
disrespect is enough because it's. I feel like if you can like love somebody or really be with somebody, and then disrespect them, like, damn, what would you do if you didn't love me? Like,
right. Yeah, because it's like you loved me
and you did that.
You did all that. You put me through hell, and you say you love me. You say you love me.
You say you love me? Do you love me, baby?
So what would you do if I was your enemy? Like, that's actually a good thought. Like, that's a good quote. Like, someone quote that. Yeah.
Because it's just like, I just think like once you sit back and think about everything that happened in the relationship and everything that you tolerated, you're just going to be like, it's kind of funky.
Yeah.
Like, ugh. I just be like, ew. Why I deal with that? Ew.
Yeah. So how long does it take you to actually go through your photos and like delete pictures and videos and stuff of your exes?
In case a motherfucker want to lie about
You
1848.
keep them?
Yeah, just because I like to look at them. I do. I like to feel
Really?
it doesn't do anything for me.
So why not delete them?
Because I feel like I'm just the kind of person where I can still appreciate all the memories that we've shared together and understand that you're no longer in my life. Like, people that are no longer in my life, it really could be fuck them. But I am grateful for the times that they were in my life and the times that we did have fun. So, like, I'm not going to act like you didn't exist. I'm not going to, because you did. And
Maybe
I can't do anything about that. Like, now keeping the videos, that's just, I get why some people are like, why? But I just think like, unless it's really something that's dead and I don't care, and like me looking at myself even hanging out with you is just like ill because you did me so wrong. Yeah. But even if you do me so wrong, I'm still gonna be like, there was a time and point in my life where
Sometimes I look back and be like, damn, I was stupid as fuck. Yeah. What the fuck?
Also, like, too, on another level that is just really not that deep, I have a lot of pictures and I don't feel like going through my camera roll. That's hella work.
She got that iPhone storage. She stay on block.
I got like 20,000 pictures.
Girl, how much you pay for your iPhone storage?
Girl, I don't know. That. I just kept adding $199, $199, $199.
She got our shit from 2015. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know, you know, what I said earlier about blocking and stuff. I don't know. I guess I kind of feel that way about like keeping stuff of my exes. But then again, like I've been in situationships, so like it's barely been any videos and photos for real. Probably just text messages that I sent to my homegirls and group chats. But
I think it's funny. You know how people in middle school be like, I wish I could see my old kick messages?
Yes.
I just think it's funny. Like I just like to see. I like to see my growth.
Yeah, because I'm like,
damn. Unless you're like a dirty ass. Stupid ass, oompa loompa ass. No, let me stop.
But yeah, no, like personally me, like I delete stuff as soon as we break up. Cause like but then again, real tea, y'all. I only been in a 6 months relationship ever. So it never even surpassed the point of me falling in love. Never been in love before yet. Like all I had, well, I thought I was with the situation, but it's like, how you in love in a situationship? Like
you
girl,
can.
Like,
that's not how love works. You can be in love in a situationship.
Oh, well then I guess I was in love before, but like I deleted everything.
Like if you don't know, you weren't in love.
Exactly.
When you're in love, you know you're in love.
Yeah. And well, I don't know. He was just in my life for 5 years on and off, so yes, it was love there. It just, I don't think I was in love. Like, never been in love before, so like I guess it's different for me to answer the question like, oh, am I gonna delete? Because right now I said, yeah, like as soon as we done, I don't need to see you no more because you're blocked, you're out my phone. Like, I don't care. Like, and for my mental health, maybe it's a trauma response, I don't know. But like, I want to act like you didn't exist. Even though she said like, it's better, you know, because I do appreciate it. And I do appreciate it. But I don't need to reminisce. I don't. Because listen, I overthink a lot. So you already reminiscing in my head. I don't need to see it in my phone.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I get it. No, I get both sides of it. For me, I don't know. I just don't. I just like to look at other phases of my life and see how like I've changed.
Yeah. I mean, Instagram, hey, you know who reminds you of who you changed with? Snapchat. They be quick. Be like,
you was with this whole ass bitch 3 years ago. Like, nigga, fuck you. Damn, look at that loser. Loser. Shit.
But yeah, exes are a trip, man. So, you don't mind sharing. What was the worst ex you ever had? Cause my girl love a girl, so she got some stories now. But
I really want to say like my first real heartbreak in high school was horrible. Like horrible. Like that was horrible. I got like exposed on social media really bad. Not like for sexual nothing. But just got dogged out on social media, just talked about hella bad. People, motherfuckers was trying to fight me and shit.
Ooh.
Like literally, because I get it. I understand. You know, like now looking back, it's not. It's
she can't go into full detail. But
yeah, I'm not. Yeah. But I had at the time. If you would have caught me then, you talk about me online. I'm gonna talk about you online. So. But like me and that nigga was arguing every week. You can't.
I remember that.
You can't be trying to get mad at me because we be beefing, baby. We beef every day.
They was arguing.
We was very just, and that's why I say your family doesn't forgive people. I get it. I understand. You gon' stick beside your family, and I ain't mad.
Cause you got her crying, yelling, turning red and shit.
But I'm also gonna like if you did something grimy, I'm gonna check you.
I'd be like, girl,
you shouldn't have
like,
did that to that person.
Right, he didn't deserve that.
But I would definitely say, like, yeah, I got exposed on social media, and the reason that we broke up it just was so crazy, and like our parents got involved and stuff like that. So I was basically grounded for hella months, and then I just got dumped and left, and then talked about hella bad on social media, got exposed, all my business got told. Everybody was talking about me, and I was just I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do that thing. And then also like that person, like I think previously before they had like moved on in like a day, and I just cried my little boohoo heart out.
A
I was
day?
Yeah, I was really sad.
I didn't even know that. A day?
Yeah, I was real sad. But I mean, but like at the end of the day, you live and you learn. I was in high school. Neither one of us was ready for a relationship. Like, and God bless him. So
right,
that's it. Like,
damn,
it's no beef. It's no nothing.
My worst ex story, y'all. Honestly, I've been kind of talking about it throughout the whole video, cause like, honestly, all my other exes, they've been cool. Like, everyone, we just break up on a good note, or people just ghost or whatever. Cause like I said, mainly situations for me. But it was the 5-year one. And like, was I delusional? Yes. Was I stupid? Hell yeah. Was I like not listening to nobody but my inner thoughts? Yeah. Like, y'all, let me tell you, this ex, I was in high school, but your girl didn't know her worth. I was, whatever, insecure a lot. So I just thought he was fun and entertaining me. That's all that I needed. Y'all, I never got on a date. We only seen each other in person like 3 times. Went to the same place on top of that. Had to beg this man to like go out the first 3 times. And we went to Bay Fair. If y'all know Upland, we went to Bay Fair movie theater.
Girl, they be fighting.
Right, we didn't even go to the mall part, y'all. Like, we would just always go to
really
the movie
some
theater.
High school stuff, because that's how you know. That's how you know it's a high school date. We went on a date to the mall, and we went on a date to the movies.
But at least you went in the mall, like, and got some food. Like, he would just
you go up in there and look at shit, get a pretzel. And walk out and be like, we had so much fun.
Espresso Wingstop, so some show. But anyways, like, we would just go to the same place, always go to a movie. That was it. He never, like, he didn't have a car either, but we never took BART together. We never took bus together. Like, and we would just always FaceTime. And mind you, the FaceTime combos is what kept me going, I guess, because it was just like having someone to talk to all the time. Yeah. And it took me forever. Literally, it took me till last year to get over him. I told you I was 5 years, so, and it was stupid. He even disrespected me a couple times, still went back, like, he even this is the one story. Actually, we did go one other place. It was Six Flags, y'all. We went to, we went to Fright Night, and technically, he didn't really invite me, but he invited me, whatever. So me and my homegirls got there before him and his homeboys, right? Because I'm thinking it's going to be a trio thing. You got that, I'm going to be with my mans, whatever, in my head, right? I literally see him. He says, "What's up?" and then walks the other way, first of all. And I was like, he did not just do that to me. He did not just do that to me.
You can tell this is really like a little high school.
Literally. So then basically, like, I get mad, so I didn't even talk to him. And then he texted me. He's like, "Where you at?" And I was like, "Well, you act like you didn't want to see me." And he was like, "No, like, where you at? Come to the Hunter House line." I was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." We go to the Hunter House line. We flirting, whatever. But he talking to my other friend, kind of flirting with her a little bit. But I'm not really realizing it. I'm just thinking he a friendly nigga. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, I'm so dumb. Anyways, like, he was flirting with her a little bit in front of my face. And then it just seemed like I was chasing him throughout the park. Like, even through the Hunter House. Like, he was making me go in before him. He wasn't even holding me when I was scared. Like, it was just little stuff. And, like,
baby,
I was begging to, like, hang out with him. Not begging, but it was just, like, he was walking forward. I was trying to catch up. You get what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I don't know. But your girl was dumb. And I still went back to that nigga right after.
I don't really think it's dumb. Like, you was like
16. He was flirting with my homegirl in front of me, though.
You was 16. Yeah.
And our last little topic. What's some advice that you could give to someone who's dealing with a breakup? Like, what's some advice? Like, how do you get over a bad breakup?
I would say getting over a breakup, you just gotta cry. And
feel your emotions, girl.
Feel your emotions.
Or feel your emotions.
Yeah. Cry, feel your emotions. Make sure you have a really supportive circle. That make sure you have people that you can talk to. Get your ass outside, touch some grass. Really just prioritize your mental health. That shit is hard. Like sometimes you don't eat. Sometimes you can't sleep. Sometimes you do have days where you crying. You can't do nothing about it. Some days you wake up and you fucking sad because, damn, they usually text me good morning and now I have to. It's. I would say dealing with that breakup is more so just like adjusting out of a routine that you got so comfortable in. Like it's more so. It's not getting over the relationship. It's when you have moments and you have to remember that you're not in one is what's really difficult. When you're like, oh my God, this happened to me. And you're like, I can't even tell you. Like,
yeah.
So I would just say, just feel it. Just talk about it. And if your friends don't want to hear about it, they're bad friends because you've never been through no breakup. You're going to talk about that person a lot.
Literally.
You are.
It's just gonna happen, like, because I'm going through a breakup.
Have to talk about it, like.
But then again, let me just say this though: just because you're going through a breakup doesn't mean treat your friends shitty either.
Yeah.
But
No, I
just need to say that one. But yeah, like
be understanding. I would say if you are the friend, be understanding. Just just do what you can. Know how to be a good friend, and just be supportive. Encourage them, hug them. Hype them up, get them drunk.
Right. Honestly, sometimes getting them drunk might make them feel worse though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just know your friends. Like, there's some days where homegirl just gonna need a hug and some cookies and some ice cream. And there's some days where, all right, bitch, you been in the bed. We getting up.
Right, let's go out.
You gotta enjoy yourself. You gotta do something. You gotta do something.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Gotta do something.
Gotta do something. But, yeah, my advice for real though, move on, girl, because she wasn't meant to be in your life. And if they didn't appreciate that, they didn't appreciate that. And girl, just keep it pushing, glow up. Okay, man.
It's big dick ballers outside.
Right. Big, and for the dudes, big pussy out there, like just move on and be happy and but like do feel your emotions, do cry about it.
The thing I will say though is like with healing, it's no time limit.
It's not.
Just the real advice is just take it day by day. You wake up one day you sad.
Remind me of Cassie when she's like, just take it one day at a time. I'm sorry.
That's really good advice. But yeah, just take it one day at a time. Like, you don't need to explain yourself if you're sad. If you walking around mopey one day, do that. Don't treat people poorly, but you wake up one day and you're happy, you want to get outside, and you're like, I want to meet people, I want to mingle. And then you start mingling and you get sad. It's okay. Be sad. But know when to, like, pick yourself up.
Yeah, like, you don't want to stay down for so long.
You don't want to stay down over that person, especially when they keep showing you over and over again that they're not dookie. So
exactly.
Learn to love yourself. That's just what it is. Love yourself before you love anybody else.
Yeah, because trust me, you're going to go through way more hell if you don't.
And the only thing I can say too is what I'm learning is what you require in relationships is what you never got from your parents. Especially if you have any type of issues with your father or your mother. If you're a man, you have issues with your mother, you're going to go out and unintentionally sometimes find the same issues that your mom had in your partnership. And you think that this person is the one. You think that this person is for you, but they're really mimicking, things that you already went through.
Fuck. That's some real shit. Okay, because I do.
I did it. We all done. I did it. Been there. I could do it the fuck again. We gonna see.
but yeah, honestly though, like I said, just realize your self-worth, honey. And if that person broke up with you or you took the initiative of breaking up with that person, just fuck. Like, just be cool.
And get some money. Don't be a broke bitch.
Get some money. Like, yeah, be sad, but girl, be sad at work and get some money. I'm just like, okay.
Because then that's when the nigga nigga really gonna be sick.
Right. And and let me just say this though. Look good on socials no matter what. Don't
Okay, I hate when people do that.
Don't be whipping and crying and letting the whole world know, because at the end of the day they don't care.
Yeah, they don't. I get it. It's a cry for help at the end of the day because they probably have nobody else to talk to. But like, don't be hella sad on social media because you ain't gonna see me sweat.
Right. You not. But anyways, y'all, if y'all like this little podcast, first of all, make sure y'all follow my girl.
I know. You should let Nia know if y'all want to see a little girl talk series. Maybe we could do something for you.
You already know. But anyways, yeah, so y'all better follow my girl at __Brianna.Andrea and Bossy Beats. And then y'all better follow me at Princess Nye. You already know. And subscribe. Y'all better subscribe, because y'all don't be subscribing. Like, y'all be viewing, but don't be subscribing. So y'all better subscribe, like, and comment, and be back for your girls. So I'm gonna see y'all next video. Bye.